Oh, beautiful day though. If a bit cold, a little bit chilly. So, am I live? Maybe. All right, so up we go. Beautiful day here so far. Type of deal. All right. Beautiful day. So the only other thing is the Starlink isn't mounted like level on the back of my pack. It's kind of pointing like down a downward angle behind me. So that's what I'm going to try. Also, I don't know. My goal is to hopefully give this a shot. Do some fun streams like for at least through winter. I think I have some really cool winter stuff, like, because I know, I mean, living near a ski resort is not exactly a super common thing, and climbing up, I have these uphill skis, I guess you'd call them. Like they have these bindings where the boot detaches from like the ankle, and then you put these things on those. You can climb up like this exact mountain. So I definitely want to do that, and I feel like that's pretty cool. It's also super, super beautiful here, and I feel lucky to be here, so much so that it'd be cool if I could at least share it a little bit with people. So there's that. Whew. I hope everybody got out. I mean, I guess Labor Day here is the end of summer, I guess they call it. But I think a lot of that's really just a mindset. I mean, you got to just get out and do it. And believe me, I have struggled with that recently so much. So now, getting back into it. And I'm hoping, maybe I'll meet some cool people. And maybe, my dream would be just encourage a couple people to get out and go hiking. And like I said, I have done, over 20,000 miles of hiking. Most of that, long distance backpacking, although tons and tons and tons of shorter trails and day trips too. So I've been really lucky to learn a lot from all those experiences, and hopefully I'll be able to share. I'll just verbalize some of my ideas. I think I'm effing now. All right, so I think you're all right. Beautiful day. Well, yeah, let's go right. Oh yeah. So pretty. Head sign. I don't think it says keep out though, it really just says beware. Just blasting falling rock, construction machinery, and equipment, and other related dangers. So I guess that means I'm good to go. All right, and I think we're gonna hit a road. Oh, maybe not. I always think in the winter that there is a road on this part because it's kind of flat. But, oh, I guess it is right ahead. All right. So I looked at a bunch of live streams and I kind of thought hikes were something that it's missing. It's such an awesome thing to do and so much fun. But I mean, of course, connectivity and proximity, I guess, are the issues. Like, not that many people live near a bunch of great hikes. Number one, and then if you do, it tends to be pretty remote. So cell signal sucks. Some sort of scat on the ground here. I don't know what that is. Can you guys see that? Might be dog, the least exciting, but they're getting the technicalities worked out. To be honest with you, I think I have the wrong phone to stream with. Not the wrong, but and maybe it's just the app, but possibly the wrong app, because I would like to be able to have it switch between like the Wi-Fi of the Starlink and cell phone service, because I for sure have had cell phone service this whole hike so far. So because of that, but I've been on the Starlink because it's basically like an experiment. Like, will the Starlink even work? And then I know a lot of these places don't have service, so I want it to be good to go there. But I'm pretty confident that I know there's something called IRL Pro for Android, but I'm shooting with an iPhone. So, and I bought like a cheap Android phone so I could use like as my chat phone to read chat and stuff like that. Seems like the top streamers that stream with a phone, they really like Samsung phones, and they use I think it's called IRL Pro. So who knows? But anyway, those are just my beginner issues. But to be honest, my first test, which was a couple days ago, went better than planned. I really thought, I mean, it was in the worst location. I mean, there's literally like 3 14ers, 2 in front of you, 1 to the left of you, and then the whole valley behind is super steep, and the valley itself is like pretty narrow. And and there's no cell phone service there at all. It worked for, I don't know, like half of it. But again, I have some other ideas for hopefully being able to improve the signal. So we'll just have to see. But I guess people that are here now, you're like the true OGs. And obviously, I mean, Starlink Mini, I was sad that I didn't hear about it until just like a couple weeks ago, because that's the type of thing I would have gotten on the day it comes out. It's just so cool. I'm definitely a person who, like, I absolutely love nature. I absolutely love it. But I love technology too. And I love like the kind of paradox between the two. Like, I don't want to be a jerk cranking music at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, but I'm not necessarily opposed to quietly using the internet in your tent at night or something like that. And just in terms of accessibility and safety. All right, so I think if I stay on the road here, oh no, actually I think it just switchbacks right away. I'm a little nervous, so we're getting into a more densely treed area here. But like I said, I'd really like to try to give this a serious shot. Hopefully me saying this aloud to anyone who's in here will hold me at least somewhat accountable to myself. But there's a ton of cool possibilities. I mean, the real reason I'm doing it is not the fusion of technology and wilderness, but you know, because in some ways it kind of sucks. Like, it's kind of nice, like, to not have service in a way. I know for a lot of us, like, I mean, American culture for sure, we're so addicted to phones that it might make, and the internet, that it might make people a little bit kind of apprehensive to have no service. But it can also be really freeing in a way. Like, you know, nobody can call you, you can't call anyone. It's just kind of, you can just kind of enjoy your surroundings and stuff like that. So there is that argument. But for me, as I've said, and as I'm sure I'll repeat this 100 million times, you know, just being outside, hiking, camping, backpacking has dramatically changed my life. So for incredibly better. Like, it's so much fun. Like, even just to go for a walk. Like, I know not everybody has access to, you know, beautiful hikes. And obviously we haven't even seen a single person, but it is quite early too. I mean, it's really sunrise. But it's just been so awesome. Like, going outside just for fun and taking a walk. Oh, it's so nice. And it's weird to kind of have to say that. Like, I mean, humans forever have walked around really, you know, mass transit and cars is such a new thing to our society. Even just a couple generations ago, I mean, I don't know when exactly the proliferation of vehicles occurred in America and the rest of the world. I would imagine not at least until like 30s, 40s, 50s. So that's not that long ago. So it's kind of nice to get back to just walking around. It kind of feels natural and it's easy. I mean, this isn't easy, climbing a freaking mountain. Some people are probably listening to my breath right now thinking, oh my God, this stream, like, my pack is heavy, but that's okay.